restaurant after she was asked to cover up while breastfeeding. Rebecca Olson posted her complaints on Facebook. They spread across the country. She was breastfeeding her infant son Sunday morning at the West Side Cafe when a manager asked her to cover up.
I mean, I was really upset and mortified, and everybody kept staring at me, and I just wanted to leave, but my kids were eating.
We misjudged the the emotional nature of it. Very sensitive subject, obviously, that we didn't anticipate, and certainly it's something we regret anybody being offended by.
The owner says that the mother was more exposed than what they're used to, has since apologized, though. Joining us is that mother, Rebecca Olson, with her little one, Tyler. Thank you so much for being here this morning, Rebecca.
Problem.
So you've been to this restaurant before. I mean, you're a regular at this restaurant, so you obviously like the place. You just didn't like what happened.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it has good food, good prices. I mean, everybody is always friendly and nice.
Yeah. So the restaurant owner says the manager, who's also a mom, asked you to cover up. They say that she did it politely and discreetly. Would you agree with that, or was it how it was asked that upset you?
And she was polite about it, but it was the fact of that, I feel like she made a bigger scene about me nursing just because she came over and she was standing there. And I mean, you can tell she's a manager, so she's just, standing here talking to me, and then you see me cover up. So obviously people understood what was going on at that point. And I mean, he was already done nursing by the time she was walking away.
And you just mentioned to me that you've breastfed in this restaurant before.
Yeah.
You think it might have been different this time, though, because you walked through the restaurant?
Yeah,
right?
because he had got hungry while we were waiting. We didn't know how much longer we were going to be waiting, and I'm not going to make him starve. So I latched him on while we were in the waiting room, and then right after he started eating, maybe 3 minutes, she was like, "Oh, we're ready for you." So I had to take my toddler's hand and walk through the front of the dining room all the way to the back to be seated, and nobody said anything to me. They complimented me on my ring sling, told me how beautiful my child was, how beautiful my family was.
Yeah.
And then that's when they said something, was after we had already been seated and started ordering.
Yeah, I've read some of the comments on social media because you posted it on social media. Lots and lots of comments. Some of them really harsh from men and women. I'm going to mention just a few. Breastfeeding is a private bonding time, not something to do over breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Another viewer said you can breastfeed in public, but how hard is it to cover up yourself with a light cover? A third says you chose to have babies. People don't pay to go to a cafe to see you breastfeed your kids. Have more respect for yourself and cover up. Now, Texas law is on your side. How do you feel about some of these comments, though? People who say, well, just respect yourself and cover up.
And I mean, honestly, that's easier said than done. Don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not trying to just expose all of myself, but he has sometimes a problem latching, or he chokes himself. So what happens when he's covered and I don't catch him quick enough, and then we're in a serious situation, or, that he just starts gagging, they have easy gag reflexes. Latching is not always easy, breastfeeding is not always easy. And to me, I mean, if you don't like it, why are you staring at my table? Why are you, I mean, there's no reason to just be staring at me while I'm eating. I'm not staring at you while you're eating, so. Yeah,
the restaurant has since apologized. You're going to be holding a nurse-in at the cafe this weekend, and the restaurant owner is welcoming it as well.
Yes.
We're trying to, I guess, raise awareness then.
Yes.
And so that's going to be happening on Saturday, right?
Yes, Saturday at noon. We just want people to see that, this is normal, and just kind of let people know that there are laws that protect us, although I feel there should be more laws to protect us, in situations like this. Because you shouldn't approach a nursing mom if she's not in your face being rude, there should be no reason to go up to her and make a scene.
Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. Thanks for bringing little Tyler.
No problem.
Coming up here.